Hello viewers, today we are solving some exponential equations, that is mathematics. So let's say we have our first equation, which is 2 to the power x, which is equal to 32. So given this exponential equation, how then do we solve for x? So since the variable is the power here, what we're going to do is we'll make the bases to be the same. So 2 to the power x, we maintain it the way it is. We say 2 to the power x equal to, then we want to make the bases to be the same. So 32 can be written as 2 to the power 5, because remember we're making the bases to be the same. So you look at the smallest base, which is a 2. So make 32 to have the base. So you make it to have some power. So it can be written as what? 2 to the power 5. So now when you write 2 to the power 5, nothing has changed. It's just one and the same. When you say 2 to the power 5, you still get a 32. Now, since the bases are the same, then you cancel the base and set the powers. So we have x equal to what? A 5. So this one becomes the value of x. Then now number 2, let's say we have that is 4 to the power x, which is equal to 8. So given this our equation, how then do we solve for x? Okay, so what we're going to do first, you look at the bases. Since the variable is the power, so here meaning that we need to make the bases to be the same. So now what we're going to do is the smallest base that we have, it is a 4. Okay, so now we can't change this 8 to have the base 4 with some power so that it gives 8. It's impossible. So what we'll do is we'll just change this 4. So this 4 can be written as, that is 2 to the power 2. Remember there is the power which is x. Then this will be equal to, then 8 can be written as 2 to the power 3. So now since the bases are the same, you cancel them and set the powers. So 2 times x, it gives 2x, which is equal to 3. So now since we have now that is 2x equal to 3, so now we divide by 2, we divide by 2 throughout, so that we solve for x. So x becomes, that is 3 over what? 2. So this one becomes the value of x. Then now our third equation that we have is 5 to the power 2x minus 5, then minus 125. This is equal to a 0. So given this, to solve for x, what we'll do first is we'll make negative 125 cross an equal sign. So 5 to the power 2x minus 5, then this will be equal to 125. So now the next thing that we'll do is we need to make the bases to be the same. Okay, so this 125, it can be written as that is 5 to the power 3. So here we maintain 5, then to the power 2x minus 5. This is equal to 125 can be written as 5 to the power 3, like I said. Then now, since the bases are the same, we have an equal sign, so we cancel the bases and set the powers. So we have 2x minus 5. This is equal to a 3. So we have 2x equal to a 3. Now, when negative 5 crosses an equal sign, it becomes what? A positive. So now we have 2x, which is equal to 8. So we have 2x, which is equal to 8. So now we divide by 2. We divide by 2 so that we make x the subject of the formula, and we get x equal to what? Positive 4. So that one becomes the value of x. Then now the fourth one is we have that is 2 to the power 2x plus 1. This is equal to 128. So the first thing you check for the power. Since the power is the variable, so you make the bases to be the same. So here we have 2 to the power 2x plus a 1. This will be equal to 128 can be written as 2 to the power 7. So now here we cancel the bases and set the powers. So we have 2x plus 1. This is equal to a 7. So now given this one, now what we're going to do is we'll make x the subject of the formula. So we have 2x equal to 7. Then when positive 1 crosses an equal sign becomes negative. So we have 2x, which is equal to 7 minus 1, it gives a 6. So now here we divide by 2, we divide by 2. Then we have the value of x, which is equal to what? A 3. Then our number 5, we have to solve for x. So we have 3 times, that is 2 to the power x, which is equal to 24. So we are given this and we need to solve for x. So what we're going to do is, first you can't make 3 to cross an equal sign because we are multiplying, so there's no way we can make 3 cross an equal sign. And also we can't multiply 3 and 2 because as you can see 2 has the power x, then the power for 3 is 1, so therefore we can't multiply. So what we do first is we'll divide by 3 throughout. That's the first step. Okay, so we have 3 then times what? 2 to the power x equal to what? 24. So we divide by 3, we divide by 3. So now we have 2 to the power x, which is equal to 24 divided by 3, it gives 8. Okay, so now here we'll make the bases to be the same. So I have 2 to the power x, which is 8, can be written as 2 to the power 3. So the bases cancels, then we have the value of x, which is equal to what? A 3. So we have the value of x, which is equal to 3. Then number 6, we have 4 open 1 over 3. Then the power is x. Then this is equal to this is equal to 36. That's what we have. So now given this our equation, to solve for x, like I said here, we can't multiply and we can't make 4 cross an equal sign. And so meaning that what we'll do first, we'll divide. So our 4 open, this is 1 over 3. Then the power that we have, it is an x, which is equal to 36. So you divide by 4 first, divide by 4 throughout. So we have 1 over 3. Then the power is x, which is equal to, then 36 divided by a 4. So I'll say 2 into 4, we get a 2. 2 into 3, 1, remainder 1. So 2 into 16, that's 8. So we have 18 over 2, which gives a 9. So now 1 over 3 can be written as, you change it so that it has some power. So it can be written as 3 to the power negative 1. Now remember we have some power x. Then 9 can be written as 3 to the power 2. So as we do this, meaning that the bases are the same. So cancel the bases, then set the powers. So we have negative, that is x, equal to a 2. So we divide by negative 1, we divide by negative 1. Then we have the value of x, which is a negative what? 2. So negative 2 becomes the answer. Then question number 7, we have 8 times 2 to the power negative 0.1, that is x, which is equal to a 10. So this is what we have. So for us to solve for x, like I said, first we'll divide throughout by 80. So 80 times, that is 2 to the power negative 0.1, that is x, which is equal to 10. So we divide by 80, divide by 80. Then we have, that is 2 to the power negative 0.1 x. This is equal to 0 and 0 cancels. We have 1 over what? 8 remaining. Okay. So now after this, 1 over 8 can be written as 8 to the power negative 1. So we maintain 2 to the power negative 0.1, that is x. This is equal to 8 to the power negative 1. So that's how we can write 1 over 8. So now after this, we need to make the bases to be the same. So we have 2 to the power negative 0.1, that is x. So now this gives 8 to the power negative 1. This one can be written as 2 to the power 3. Now remember the power is negative 1. So the bases are the same, cancel them. Then you set the powers. So I have negative 0.1, that is x, equal to negative 3. So given this now, remember I was solving for the value of x. So the next thing that we'll do, we'll change that is negative 0.1 to a fraction, which gives negative 1 over 10. Then this should multiply with an x. Then we have negative 3. So now given this, we need to finish this. So we multiply, we say negative 1 times x, it gives negative x. Okay, so I have negative x, that is over 10. So that is over 10. So this is what we have, which is equal to negative 3. So when we do cross multiplication, it gives negative x equal to 10 times negative 3, it gives negative 30. Okay, so when we reach here, we have negative x equal to negative 30. So we divide by negative 1, negative 1. So we have the value of x, which is positive 30. So the value of x is positive 30. So that's how we solve for x given such. Then we have our question number 8. So question number 8, we have 2 to the power x plus, that is 2 to the power 1 minus x. Then this is equal to a 3. That's what we have. Okay, so now given this, for us to solve for x first, we'll split. Okay, so you look at what you have, because you have 2 to the power x plus. So the sign that we have, it is an addition sign, so we can't apply laws of indices. So what we do is we maintain, we say 2 to the power x plus, then here 2 to the power 1 minus x. This we can expand, we can split, which can be written as 2 to the power 1, then times what, 2 to the power negative x. You just split them, because when you apply laws of indices, since you are multiplying, you add the powers. So it will still go back to 2 to the power 1 minus x. So now this is equal to a 3. So now we have 2 to the power x plus 2 to the power 1, that's a 2. Then we multiply. Then 2 to the power negative x. This can be written as 1 over 2 to the power positive x. We have changed the power to be positive. So now this will be equal to 3. So now after this, you can't cancel. You say 2 and that cancels. That's wrong, because that 2 has the power 1, then this 2, it has the power x. So you can't cancel like that. So what we're going to do is, you can see that 2 to the power x is the same as 2 to the power x that we have here. So what we're going to do is, we'll let that is 2 to the power x to be any variable. Okay, so we'll let it to be y, meaning that while there is 2 to the power x, we need to substitute with what, a y. So meaning we have y, then plus what, plus a 2, then times 1 over what, that is y, then this is equal to a 3. So now given this one, now the next thing is we solve for y. Okay, now after solving for y, we need to recall that we are saying 2 to the power x should be y. So here we have y plus 2 times 1, that's a 2 over y. This is equal to a 3. So we divide by 1 here. So the common denominator here becomes a y. So since the common denominator is a y, we'll say 1 into y, that's a y times y, it gives y squared, then plus y into y, 1 times 2, that's a 2, then this is equal to a 3. So now after this, we do cross multiplication, which gives us y squared plus what, a 2, which is equal to 3y. So now we collect our like terms. So we have y squared, the negative 3y I mean positive 3y, when it crosses an equal sign, it becomes negative. So I have negative 3y, then plus what? A 2. This is equal to a 0. Now what we have, it is a quadratic equation. So we need to solve for y. So get the product sum and the factors. Okay, product sum and the factors. So here the product is a 2, then the sum is a negative 3. Then the factors that we have negative 1 and negative 2. So we have y squared minus y minus 2y, then plus what? The 2, this is equal to 0. So here between these two we factor out y, which is common. So factor out y, then we have y minus 1, then negative 2 we factor out, then we have y minus 1, this is equal to 0. So now here y minus 1 is the same, so we say y minus 1, and also we have y minus what? 2, then this should be equal to 0. So now to solve for y, we can see that the value of y would be 1, and also the value for y would be equal to 2. So now we need to recall, okay, that we said 2 to the power x should be equal to a y. So what we'll do is, where there is y, you substitute with the values that we have found. So now we'll start with for y equal to 1. Okay, so now for y equal to 1, we have 2 to the power x, remember, which is equal to y. So it gives 2 to the power x, which is equal to, then where there is y, we put a 1. So now after this, we have 2 to the power x, which is, then remember we are trying to make the bases to be the same. So 1 can be written as what? 2 to the power 0. So the bases are the same, cancel them, set the powers. We have x equal to 0 as one value of x. And also remember, we also have the value of x, which is, the other value of y, which is equal to a 2. So we say 2 to the power x, it should be y. So now while there is y, you substitute with a 2. So I have 2 to the power x, which is equal to a 2, then to the power 1. So here the bases cancels, we have x equal to 1. So therefore we have the value of x, which is 0, and the value of x, which is a 1. So these are the two values of x that we have. So that's the end. Thank you so much for your time, and yeah, have a good day.